Before we begin, I just want to take the time to appreciate my notes for today. I love to script my videos, and yesterday I just had the time to script, and like, look how beautiful these things are. Like, look how gorgeous this is. Adorable. But anyways, today is a news anchor day with my beautiful notes. Is your dreams really that important for you? Is going after your dreams, going after your goals, truly just the number one thing that you want in your life? Because when we're talking about going all in with our goals, we are talking about separating ourselves from our bad habits, separating ourselves from the toxic traits that we do have, and evolving into something better than what we are as today. Because we are just human beings and we evolve over time, and when you're going all in, it means you're sacrificing everything you've known to change your perspective, to change your mindset, to become something that's never been done before in your life, because you've just never experienced life in the way that you've wanted it to, right? You've never experienced life with the things that you truly want. Like, let's say having a home, right? Let's say you've never had a home before. So experiencing life with a home, with a house, with a mortgage, you've never had that before, and that's something that you are working towards. So how far will you go for your dreams? How far will it take you? How far are you willing to go in and sacrifice your comfort? Because one thing about going all in with your goals, it means that you are going to sacrifice your comfortableness to be in the uncomfortable, because you're doing things again that you've never done before. You're settling your mindset to discipline, settling your mindset to consistency, to have everything you've ever wanted. Means you're letting go of the life that you've known before. And the thing about going above and beyond for your goals is that it is so lonely. That's the one thing that no one really talks about, or maybe they do and I just haven't really heard about it, is that it is so lonely going through and sacrificing your own life, because there's not a lot of people up there. It's not a lot of people with the mindset of wanting to be number one. There are not a lot of people who have the mindset of becoming winners. They settle with comfort. They settle with content. And we are not about this life. We are sacrificing our comfort for our future goals. How far will you go? I'm going all in, head first, jumping in with cold feet, whatever. I'm doing whatever it takes to achieve my goals. So the objective for today, in this video, you will learn how to overcome fear of success, because it does happen a lot of times while we're not achieving our goals, is because we have that fear of success. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and how you can overcome it. And we're also going to learn how to become comfortable with the uncomfortable, because again, we're switching over our mindset. We're becoming a whole new human being. So change is going to happen, but I'm going to teach you kind of like a mindset shift when it comes to being uncomfortable with the uncomfortable, or becoming comfortable with the uncomfortable. And I'm going to change your guys' mindset and what you can do to kind of help ease that anxiety. And the last thing is, you're going to learn to go all in for your goals and never ever ever look back. Because when I tell you, once you get to the other side of things and you've mastered the skills that you need to have to go all in, to go after your goals, it's such an incredible and powerful thing to manifest for yourself. So if you guys are enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe for this channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Raleigh Silva. And if you don't want to subscribe to me, subscribe for these notes, because they're freaking beautiful. If I have more time to write my notes the way that I wrote them last night, I don't know, my life would probably be better. I just don't really usually have time to write to. I swear there's gonna be a car crash at some point during this little. Oh, and they stopped him too. Dang, they are getting everybody in this street. It's like a four-way stop, and there's been cops just stopping people the entire time. It's crazy. I hear the drama. Okay, but anyway, subscribe for these notes, subscribe for me, because I give valuable, insightful information. Alrighty, now that we've gotten that out the way, number one, how to overcome the fear of success. I have been there before. It is an anxiety. So the one thing that may be stopping you from reaching your goals, from creating the life that you want, is because you fear this success. Now you may be thinking, why the fuck would I be having anxiety over success? Because success is what we all want, right? It's an accomplishment. It's something that everybody praises. It's like, wow, you graduated. Wow, you got your house. Wow, you have the body of your dreams. Wow, 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 wow. But the thing is that when we praise when we actually have it, but we're scared to actually begin the process of achieving success. So why does this happen? Well, there's a couple reasons why people fear success, and there's a whole list of it. If you Google it, because that's what I did, if you Google the fear of success, there's going to be just a bunch of reasons why or how you could become fearful of it. But so some of the couple things that that people fear success is the fear of failure, right? We fear that the higher that we climb the ladder, the harder you're going to fall, right? The higher that you try to reach success, let's say you're like progressing a lot, and then, I don't know, at some point you end up losing your business, or you end up losing your home, or whatever, and you fall harder than you were before. So to kind of take away that anxiety, or take away from that possibility of ever happening, you don't go after your dreams, you don't go after your goal, because it's like, I'm just gonna fall flat on my face and everyone's gonna make fun of me. So why would I put myself in a situation like that, right? Well, we'll talk a little bit about that. But the other thing that maybe the reason why you're being scared of success is because of perfectionism, because you want everything to be perfect, because if it's not perfect, then you're missing out on opportunities. If you're not striking while the iron is hot and doing it right the first time, then it didn't happen, it didn't work, and it's over with, right? Let's say you have a business and you're trying to sell, I don't know, Etsy stickers, right? And you're marketing yourself online, you're trying to promote yourself, and then the launch happens and no one buys from you. And you're just like, dang, like, I didn't make it perfect enough. I didn't strike while the iron is hot, so therefore, A, I failed, and B, my stuff wasn't perfect, so therefore I'm going to quit, and it wasn't for me. You don't learn from the experience, right? So these are only two reasons. There's a whole array of reasons as to why you can be fearful of success. But what I do want to talk about when it comes to failure, right? Failure is the number one thing that was stopping me, because I was fearful of success too. I was fearful of being seen. That was another one, of being seen and failure. So the one thing that I figured out about failure is that if you don't tell anyone about it, no one's gonna know that you failed. So if you don't tell anyone, hey, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna work out 3 times a week, or hey, I'm gonna start a business and I'm gonna promote myself, or hey, I'm going to start saving money so that I could buy a house, and then let's say none of that happens, right? I don't know, next week you stop saving money, or you launch that business like quietly and no one buys from it, or I don't know, you start creating content, but you don't really tell people that you're trying to be an influencer, and you just stop. Like, if you don't tell anyone about your goals, there's no one there to see your failures. And that's not to say that you should stop because you have a failure. It just means that you need to learn and grow from that failure. I've had a couple failures. I've had a lot of failures, okay? I've started multiple businesses that never went anywhere, and then I just ended up stopping. And it happens to majority of us. If you are somebody who wants to be in business, I'm more than sure you've had multiple businesses too, and then nothing came about it. I don't know why I look so orange. I don't know if it's the camera, but for me and my end, I look really freaking orange, and I don't know how to make it stop. So I guess today I'm just gonna be orange. So yeah, the fear of failure. If you don't tell anyone about your goals and your dreams, then there's no one else that's going to be there to laugh in your face. right? Only you yourself. But even then, even if you were to tell everybody about it, who freaking cares about who laughs at you? Who freaking cares about the fact that you're trying something for yourself? The thing is that they want to laugh at you because they're projecting an insecurity within themselves because they don't have the courage to do what you're doing. And that's what we have to look at. It's so hard, okay? It's so hard to like be like, I'm not the problem. I'm not the wrong one here. It's them, the people who are laughing at me, and the people who are trying to show up on me or make me feel little of myself. A, those are probably people that you shouldn't be around. And B, who freaking cares if they're laughing at you, because they don't even have the courage to do exactly what you're doing. So don't fear failure. Now, when it comes to the perfectionism, if you fear perfectionism and you fear of like, I'm going to miss out on opportunities because I'm not presenting myself in a perfect and aesthetic way and nothing's coming out the way that I want to, I want to tell you this, that things become better over time. If you watch anybody's like YouTube videos from like OG YouTube videos, right? OG YouTubers, if you watch like their beginning videos, their videos are probably not as great, not as highly quality like production videos that they're making today. They started low, the bottom of the barrel quality camera, and build themselves up. It's about the quality, it's about the content itself. Like, is it funny? Is it entertaining? Is it valuable? Is it giving what it needs to give for that person who's going to receive it to be like, wow, this, like, even though maybe the quality is not that great, but this person is giving me so much information, this person's giving me so much knowledge that I want to keep returning. And that is what we have to focus on. We have to focus on the actual content of itself. Are you giving valuable content that people don't care of how it looks like, because whatever information, whatever thing you're giving, them receiving is so valuable to them. And so you cannot dwell on the fact that maybe there's opportunities that you missed. You can't dwell on the fact that like, darn, I didn't become perfect the first time and so my opportunity has left me. Practice, again, makes perfect. I did not start these videos knowing exactly what I needed to know. I learned this stuff over time, and I'm getting slowly better at it. If you watch my beginning videos, they're not the way that they are right now. And even my thumbnails, I'm starting to change them around. Like my background of my videos, like I'm starting to film more at home. I'm slowly changing into something that's going to be better. And that is the thing about gradual change. So speaking of gradual change, let's talk about the second thing, how to become comfortable with the uncomfortable. So what do I bring up about change? The reason why people become uncomfortable with going all in with their goals and maybe backing off a little bit is because of that fear of change, the fear of things switching around too quickly, that they're going to lose sight of who they are, and they get this imposter syndrome, and they're going to like, no, and then they back off a little bit. The words of comfort that I could give you, and this is what I mean by changing your perspective, is that change is not going to happen from one night to another. There's no such thing as like overnight success. And if there is, it's probably you winning the lottery. And even then, when you look at the statistics of people who win the lottery, they end up broke again because they never knew how to manage their money beforehand. They never knew how to keep the flow of money continuing. So they end up broke all over again, back to where they started. So this is the comfort words that I can give you, is that you want things to gradually change over time, because if things happen overnight, you're not going to know how to handle that amount of money, of business, a mortgage. Like, you're not going to know how to handle certain things. And so it's better for things to gradually change, so that little by little you're picking up on these lessons, you're picking up on this like knowledge on how to handle, I don't know, an audience, how to handle a mortgage, how to handle I don't know, debt, or handling your finances. It's better for things to change slowly than for it to happen from one night to another. And that's something that I want to give you as comfort, is that if you fear change, change is not going to happen at a pace that you're thinking of. It's going to happen gradually. So the more that you read and the more that you consume about the goal that you want, and the more that you pour your heart into the goals that you really want, the slowly you'll start to change. And then over time, when you look back to, let's say, I don't know, the beginning of the year, you're gonna see like, I'm not even the same person that I was when I first started this journey. I'm a completely whole different person. And you're gonna feel like, you're not gonna feel that sense of anxiety. You're not gonna know the anxiety. We tend to jump so far ahead, like 5-10 years down the line, and think about like the person who we're going to be, and that scares us out of it. We jump too far, and that's what overthinking is. You overthink about the future you, when future you is not even going to happen within the next 5 to 10 years. The thing is that we have to think slowly. We have to think gradually. How can we gradually become the person that we want to be in 5 to 10 years? She's not going to happen, or he's not going to happen overnight. They're going to happen over time. It takes so many lessons and so many mindset shifts and so many like epiphanies to happen before you even reach that point of the next level of who you want to become. Understand that you need to learn how to be comfortable with the uncomfortable, and know that the uncomfortable is only happening because you're jumping ahead too many steps when you haven't even learned how to become disciplined. You never even learned how to like achieve a goal. You don't even know what that's like. So why are you backing yourself away from going all in when you haven't even tried it yourself? You haven't started it. So again, understand that this you going all in is going to happen gradually. Slowly but surely, you're going to start switching your mindset. You're going to start switching the way that you react to things. You're going to start switching the way that you move forward in life, and how you become more like resistance towards people's opinions, and you're gonna have this like shield over yourself, and understand that like, you know what, no one and nothing is going to take me down. I'm gonna go after my goals. I'm gonna go after my dreams. Another reason why people are uncomfortable with are not comfortable with the uncomfortable is because they lack preparation. Let's say you're studying for a test, right? And you have this uncomfortableness of going to the test because you didn't study enough. You lack that preparation to study. You lack that preparation to understand the material. Are uncomfortable taking the test and it creates this anxiety, and you kind of just like don't even want to show up because you're like, oh, I didn't even study for this test. I don't feel like I know any of the material, so what's the point of me taking the test? When your goal was, I want to get straight A's this semester. So you're not going all in on your goals. So you lack the preparation. Let's say you really want to have a career change and you have an interview coming up. If you don't prepare for that interview, then you're going to fail at it. But if you want to go all in and have a career change, you have to prepare for the interview. You have to understand that you getting to the next level, you getting to the other side of things, means that you have to put forward what matters to you, which is, I want a career change, I want out of this job, and I need to put focus that I have to do my best so that I can get this job, so I can get out of the job that I'm in. So it's a lack of preparation that sometimes leads us to the uncomfortableness. I want to announce a couple things. If you guys haven't already, please go join my Facebook group called the Committed Collective over on Facebook. It is a free membership for anybody to join. It's an accountability group for people who are just wanting a little bit more of a support system and wanting to share their journey and wanting to share their goals with a community who's also going after their dreams and goals. We won't make fun of you, I promise. And also, please join my emailing list. By the way, the Facebook group will be linked down below. Please join my emailing list. You will receive a free goal setting mind map where it is going to help you create this action plan for yourself for this upcoming year, or for the last 3 months of this year. That will be free when you insert your email, and you will be signed up for the newsletter that I will be sending out weekly. I just sent out my first newsletter yesterday, Thursday. So you'll be getting them every Thursday if you want that. It'll just be more insightful tips. I'm gonna be sharing sharing subscriber stories if you're willing to share them with me. Obviously we can keep it anonymous if you want to share your success stories and whatnot, and or struggles that you may be having. I'm also going to be doing like Q&As and monthly challenges, so it's going to be fun over there. If you guys want to join my emailing list, again, it'll be linked down below. So let's get down to the last thing, which is learn how to go all in and never look back. Never look back, okay? There should not be any desire to go back to the lifestyle that you do have, because if there is, it just means that you are not ready for the next level. You are not ready for the life that you truly want. You are not ready to go all in with your goals, okay? I have transformed myself now that I've gotten a taste of what like having the life that I really want kind of feels like. I'm like desperate for that life, because I took 2 weeks off from work and I lived my life like as if I was already a full-time YouTuber. I woke up early in the morning and I scripted my videos, and then I would film, I would edit, and I would upload, and then afterwards I would go to the gym, and then I'll come back and like work on my business a little bit. It felt so much more better than me working the job that I do, because when I'm working the job that I do, I feel so rushed. I feel so unappreciated. I feel like there's a cap on how much money I can make. And so I got a little taste of what having like a freedom truly feels like, and having something for myself and me being my own boss feels like. And it's so magical. It's so incredible. And I'm like, I am never going back, ever. So all you need is just one little taste of what freedom looks like, of having the lifestyle that you truly want looks like. And how can you achieve this for yourself? How can you get a taste of that? Well, if you want a home, go look at homes. If there's an open house, go to those open houses. If you want an apartment and to move out, go look at an apartments, okay? You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to put any money down. These are free to do, right? Go and look at apartments, like sign up online to tour and whatnot, and you can go tour apartments. I used to do that back in COVID times when I wanted to move out from my mom's house. I would go and tour a bunch of freaking apartments, and I was getting a little taste of what it would look like if I lived on my own. And when I tell you I desperately wanted it, I desperately wanted it. So it became this desperation. And the more that I got a taste of it, the more that I wanted to go all in with it. And now I obviously live alone, so I got a taste of that. But now I'm like in a whole different level where it's like, okay, I want a career change now. I want to be a full-time content creator. I want to have a house. And I want to be able to pay my mortgage with the bills, with the money that I make from online. I want to have the car of my dreams. I want to be available for my kids and have more time for them. Like, there's so many things that I want, and the lifestyle that I had lived for a little bit just allowed me to have that. And it's so crazy to know that that is what I'm striving for, and I'm never looking back. My old lifestyle, I'm like, we're leaving her behind. We're going after this a crazy amazing goal, and it might be crazy to everybody, but to me it's everything. So get a taste of what your life could look like, because that is when you're going to create that desperation, and that is when you're going to create the momentum that you need to start and to never stop and to never look back, okay? Because the universe will never give you anything that you don't deserve. The universe will always give you everything that you deserve at a timely manner. So if you're presenting yourself to the universe and saying, hey, I'm here, I'm open, I'm wanting all this stuff, I'm seeking out this idea, this goal of mine, I will do whatever it takes to get what I want. The more that you align yourself to your goals, the more that the universe is going to grant you your goals. But you have to align yourself to it. I've been talking forever now, but I really hope this helped a lot, and it gave you kind of like an insight, and it gave you kind of a little bit of a mindset shift and comfort you know, because that's what we need. We need comfort to sacrifice ourselves for our goals. Hopefully they give you comfort and knowing that things are not just going to magically happen overnight, and things happen gradually, but you also have to align yourself to your goals and to go all in and just never look back, because you've already been poor, you've already been fat, you've already been broke. We don't want that lifestyle, okay? We want to have richness, we want to have abundance, we want to have the house, the body, the dream, the cars, the money in the bank, the dogs, the babies, the whatever. Like, we want it all. We want the businesses, okay? We want to thrive, we want to grow, we want to have everything we could ever possibly have. And why would you want to look back to a broke, fat person who's unmotivated in life? I don't want to go back there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Jordi Silva. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys again on the next one. Bye. Mwah.